Hey, sixth graders. When I started making arcs, my teachers told me the very first thing I need to worry about is finding a scenario or a prompt that I was interested in. Well, this was my very first one, and I'm pretty excited to show you. So let's get started. This one's called Balloon Dog, and I've been hinting about it since this is one I made in August before school started. Let's take a look. So this is Twinkie. She's a dog who pops balloons, and you're going to see more of her. So the question is, though, she wants to break the Guinness Book of World Records. So let's find out if she can do it. So this week, like every scenario, like every arc, today we're going to look at the scenario. We're going to watch Twinkie pop balloons, and then we're going to figure out a mathematical question. Usually, you see here, we're going to learn about rates. Usually, this part would happen on Tuesday and Wednesday. Learn more about rates. Attend office hours to learn about rates. So this part's going to come later, but I don't know how much you learned last year, so I want to throw some in today. Just like normal on Tuesday, you're going to share with, this time, both a Flipgrid and Jamboard. You're going to continue to answer the question, and then on Thursday, everything's due. On Friday, you get to see the final answer. So I want to talk about this a little bit. ARC stands for Activities with Rigor and Coherence. So you know what activities are. Rigor means not that it's difficult because there's so much. You could say that our first two ARCs were difficult because there was so much work to do. This is a simple math problem, but it's actually more sixth grade than what we've been doing. So the rigor part is where you have to do some more thinking. There's an initial answer that a lot of you will get, but as the week goes on, I think you're going to think more. Coherence means that it fits into what we're doing. So we're going to start a whole unit all about this. And without further ado, here's what I want to show you. It's so cute. I watch it so many times. Oh my gosh. Now we're going to take a look at some of the work for the day. You see here, this is a Google form that you're going to be working on. Here's the video again. You can watch as many times as you want. I watch it over and over again, and I laughed and laughed. Some questions for you about mathematical thinking. So this is where we're going to set the question. I'm interested in your thoughts. But this is the part I told you about, Rady the Math Cat. Rady's going to teach us some things. Usually I would put this off until tomorrow, but I don't know where you are as far as your understanding. Another resource I'm going to have that I haven't had for you before, this is our book online. I've included a link to it, but also you have your hard copy green book. The last thing I want to show you, and I want to make a big deal about it, is this final space. I can't understand why this is a confusion, but it has been for the last 2 weeks. So the last thing we're going to look at here is the rubric, how you're going to be scored. So many people, a third, 1 out of 3 students, won't turn this in on Thursday. And I can't explain why. So they'll get a 0 credit. They'll get no points again for doing any work at all. So please do your work. Please do the assignments, make the Flipgrids on Tuesday and Wednesday, the Jamboard, share your thinking. This is all designed to lead you to this. I'm going to give you this space today. It's got some helpful hints on it. I'm looking for explanations, right? And we're going to look into 4. You're going to have complete sentences and complete ideas. Ordinarily, I wouldn't give you this ratio table, but since this is our first one, I think that you're going to build up to it. So working here, this is a graph that looks very small, but if you double click on it, it gets very big. So this is the graph you're going to make. If you want to take these balloons and throw them away, be my guest. The last thing I want to share with you before my 5 minutes are up, this is the rubric, okay? I'm adding another thing, thinking together. You can't get, this is worth 4 points just like everything else. If you don't do the Jamboard, if you don't do the Flipgrid, you can't get any points here. Clear representation, I made this very easy for you. You've got a table to fill out to complete. You can make it bigger or smaller. And a graph. The last part here is necessary part. Use your words. Give me complete thoughts and explanations about why you think what is going to happen is going to happen. Will Twinkie pop all the balloons? So again, I hope you enjoy this scenario. I'm asking you to work on math every single day. Don't take a day off. Don't decide that Dreambox is more important. This scenario is the more important. So let's work on this. Dreambox is a supplement to this. It's extra. Make sure you do it. I'm thinking an hour a day ought to do it. So have a terrific week and maybe pop some balloons yourself.